Welcome, welcome, welcome to another edition of Voices and Flow here on TVG. Now, we want to thank all of the people that have been sending us all of the kind messages and all of the, the good remarks and comments about the show. We're really happy that you like what you see, and I really hope that you continue to show your support. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones that, hey, this is happening here in Guyana, and it's right here all the time, every week. So we're going to get right into it. Some more top-notch poetry for you, so sit back, relax, and enjoy Voices and Flow.
My poem I have to share with you tonight. These are the hundreds of thousands of Guyanese that have migrated for one reason or another, and they now have to put up with the unfamiliar problems of life in the colder countries of the north. It's called Frozen Tears. I left the land that gave me birth for the greener grass on the other side. The only thing I didn't realize, there is no grass when snow flies. When walls close in on the 14th floor, thoughts go back to friends at the corner shop. But the doorbell doesn't bring a friend, just another bill from some forgotten store. I think of old folks left behind, like cards that have lost their credit. They only know me from pictures now and that magic call at Christmas time. Those funeral trips to the fatherland, searching for what I could never find, a stranger among familiar things. Don't worry, don't worry. What kind of life is this to live? Forsaking all the good old ways. Now I have more jobs than friends. No comfort in these long, cold days. I stand at the corner and shiver, hoping the next bus will stop. And somewhere deep inside, the spirit breaks, and I begin to cry. Long ago, I chose this place to live, but is it the proper place to die? Just then, the chorus of the old calypso drifts across my mind. Too many rats in the race. Too many problems for me to face. Too many times when no one cares. Just too many years of frozen tears. The years slip by without a reason. My heart cries out for the land I love. I must go back to rest my soul, where happiness is the only season. Thank you.
Thought they had me pegged for a good old boy. Thought that they could seduce my passion for freedom with that white picket fence and house in the suburbs. Thought that they could clip my wings and remove my sting. That I would be just another one of the Me Too fool clan with their stinking thinking, bright ideas, and get-rich-quick schemes, so they could pull me over for fitness at random, find me guilty by association, incarcerate, stigmatize, and stereotype my demeanor, then parade me on their computers as a gang-banging Crip or Blood, Gully God, or Gaza thug. Thought that I would grow up and show up as a menace to society on a drug block with a 9mm Glock, so they could pull me out and shoot me down in some vacant parking lot. No one would even ever wonder why I died so brutal. Thought that I'd be harnessed by their subliminal messages of mass control, that I would sell my soul, covet, get rich, join the club, become one of their good old boys so they could call me ambitious. Thought I'd be down with their mind-polluting schemes to trap the youth of the ghetto, promoting them rap songs of hate, making stars and idols out of misplaced degenerates, smoking blunts and glorifying crime, executions pending, because they are all serving Baphomet, Shiv Knight, Jay-Z, Beyonce, 50 Cent and Dr. Dre, Cartel and Mavado, they're monster rapping, and 50 Cent and Mavado, their gangster rap and murder videos are selling rap, selling death in our ghettos. Their lyrical tricks programming the minds of the youth, terrorizing neighborhoods with Tech Nines and Uzis, decapitating and mutilating and slaying each other without remorse. They are sold to the devil for a Humvee, a Tundra, a Lamborghini, a CBR, while them monster promoters hide themselves behind their white picket fences and houses in the suburbs. Thought I'd be always laughing like a clown, that they could pacify me with their primetime comedy sitcoms like Martin, or that big bubble glasses human spectacle Urkel. Can't even see where he is going like Kunta Kinte. He couldn't read direction, lost his way back home. Thought that we all be sitting on a couch having a feast, becoming obese with their fast foods and potato chips, watching Days of Our Lives while we ruin all the days of our lives. But they have got another thing coming, because I've been rising ever since, that bottomless pit, ducking and dodging their cunningly devised schemes to trap and to hold my mind captive. Yes, I've been poking around the passages of time, trying to find where we went wrong, yet all the time I'm rising to that place where I truly belong, the mountain top. For mine eyes have seen the glory of the dawning of a new day, a new era, where they can no longer program me with their political trickery, nor hold my mind captive by the influence of their subliminal messages. For I was born free to stay free. Thank God for true democracy. It's back to reality, to be all we were created to be, to use our senses the way the Creator meant it. So stop looking at my brown skin and calling me black. You colorblind, forsaking your God-given sense of sight, brainwashed without a fight, for I have never been black. I am one of the 16 different shades of brown. Or are you still Uncle Tom's clown? Up, mighty people. Elevate your mentalities up. Mighty people, come to grips with reality. It is time to return to the throne from which we came. No more subliminal games, how they make everything white so pure and right and classify themselves white. The author of confusion, creating delusions to mislead the nations, degrading every black thing to swing the balance of power away from the African. Now that is why to be blackballed means to be thrown out. And when the power fails, they call it blackout. Don't curse too loud. The dictionary tags you a black mouth. A good left hook would leave a black eye on your face. And how about them rowdy black markets all over the place? The bad one in the family is the black sheep. Then there is black magic and blackmail, yet all the time we fail to see its true essence as they define every black thing negative. Turn around and call me black to hold my mind captive, for we are creatures whose behavior are a result of the way we think. The way a man thinketh, so is he, you must agree. Now this is how they set the stage for mental slavery. This whole darn mind-trapping thing stinks. For even in totally colored societies, this delusion is a reality. For with brainwashed colored people, lighter the complexion, higher the social election. The stigmatized classification of the peoples of our societies must go. Uncle Tom and his illusions must go. For all men are created equal, and each man is to be accounted for according to the countenance of his character, whether regardless of the texture of his hair, color of his eyes, the color of his skin, whether he's dressed like a king or just simply walking barefoot. Thank you.
I was temporarily blinded by the brightness of your beauty, failing to realize the intensity of your ugliness. You took me on trips that sought to kill the essence of myself, and the funny thing is, I didn't know I was the one who purchased the ticket, but I don't blame you. I must just refrain from you because you have a problem in the realm of trust. Drunken by the sweetness of your kisses, vulnerability allowed me to create the fallacy of you, of everything in my mind, negating the universal spirituality of you to make me the standard of greatness. The sad thing is, you didn't know you didn't have to be better than me to win me. All you had to do was be the beautiful side of you. Now, since I believe I had to have you and I do anything to keep you, quieting the spirit within me, but the Creator never left me. He spoke to me without, since I became incapable of listening within. And again, I don't blame you. I must just refrain from you because you have a problem in the realm of trust. Now I'm waking up and trying to grasp me because I've got too much to live for to die standing next to you. I must live for my dreams, my purpose, my destiny. The very reason I'm created in the first place. Wait, you weren't there when God designed me. You weren't there when my parents conceived me. You weren't there when life molded me. So how the hell could you try to control me? You weren't there when God designed me. You weren't there when my parents conceived me. You weren't there when life molded me. So how the hell could you try to control me? See, I'm getting angry now. No, don't walk in front of me. Don't walk behind me. You think you are my equal? You gonna walk beside me? You had me spinning on an axis of confusion. How I was ever able to regain my balance is only a testimony to grace and mercy. Just as Lisa Fisher said, if it's not love that you're here for, then why the hell are you here knocking at my door? Because all I can give is love. I'm motivated by love, inspired by love, excited by love. Created only to express love, so I must get defensive when the love in me is played with because I am love. But I understand that you can't really give love because you don't love yourself. But me, I will live for the love of me, the love of life, the love of family. The very reason I'm created in the first place. And it doesn't make it hard for the next brother, the true brother, the real brother, because I bathe daily in the waters of forgiveness, release, and hope. So the only thing I walk away with is experience and determination. Determination to look and live for the next hug, the next embrace, the next kiss, and the next lips of the man who would know he doesn't have to diss me because of the magnitude of my spirit. But he understands that I am inhabited by the Most High and I don't even belong to myself. So watch me achieve my dreams, my goals, and my purpose. Thank you.
Well, you know, we got to pay the bills. So, you know, sorry that we had to cut this, but we'll be right back after these short messages.